The city never sleeps, and neither does memory. It breathes in the cold rain that slicks these streets, a constant reminder of what was. They call it a partnership, a brotherhood. Words sealed with handshakes and shared laughter in rooms that now echo with silence. I see there. Faces in the reflections of puddles, distorted and fleeting, just like their loyalty. Trust, it was a currency I spent too freely, and they left me bankrupt. They took everything. The business I built from the ground up, the future I had mapped out, the very ground beneath my feet. They thought they had buried me under the rubble of my own life. They left me for dead in the quiet hum of an empty office, with nothing but the ticking clock to mark the end of an era. My era. But what they didn't understand is that when you take everything from a man, you also take away his fear. In the silence, I found a new language. The language of pain. Every drop of sweat in this dimly lit room, every crack of the punching bag under my fists, it's a conversation with myself. The city's neon glow bleeds through the blinds, painting stripes on the wall. Red, blue, green, the colors of a life I no longer lead. Out here, in the shadows, you learn things. You learn that the heaviest weights aren't the ones you lift in the gym, but the ones you carry in your soul. I remember their smiles, the casual pat on the back, the easy confidence of a predator that knows its prey is cornered. It replays in my mind, not as a nightmare, but as a lesson etched in high contrast black and white. Betrayal has a certain clarity. It strips away the pleasantries and shows you the raw, unfiltered truth of human nature. It's a brutal, but effective teacher, and I have been a diligent student. Every morning, before the city awakens, I'm already at work. The world sees nothing. They hear nothing. Silence has become my fortress, while they celebrate their victory. I am rebuilding, piece by piece, in the quiet solitude of dawn. My ambition is no longer fueled by the desire for wealth or recognition, but by a colder, harder resolve, the desire to become unbreakable. They thought the story was over, but they only wrote the first chapter. This isn't about revenge. Revenge is a loud, messy affair, a fire that consumes you along with your enemies. This is about resurrection. It's about forging a new version of myself from the ashes of the old. Pain is no longer just a feeling. It has become a tool, a chisel to carve away the weakness, the naivety, the man who was so easily broken. I trace the plans on paper, not for a business of glass and steel, but for a fortress of discipline and will. Every book I read, every skill I master, every ounce of strength I gain, it's a brick in the wall, a wall they will never breach, a foundation they will never shake. They wanted to erase me. Instead, they gave me a blank page. And on this page, I am writing a new name for myself. There's a stoic beauty in the struggle, a quiet power in knowing that you are your own savior. You don't need applause. You don't need validation from the same world that cast you out. All you need is the relentless rhythm of your own heart, beating in time with the ticking clock, moving not towards an end, but towards a new beginning. My beginning. They will see me again, not as the ghost they left behind, but as the storm they never saw coming. They will see a man who walked through fire and did not burn, a man who found his strength not in the company of others, but in the profound, unyielding power of his own solitude. They will wonder how. They will look for a secret, a trick. But there is no secret. There is only the work, the relentless, thankless, invisible work done in the dark. The discipline to rise when every part of you wants to stay down. The wisdom to turn your deepest wounds into your most formidable armor. The fight isn't over. It has just begun. And this time, I am the one setting the terms. This time, I am the one who will not break. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon. Your support means the world. Stay strong and keep building.